You think you can get a hold of a decent set of ALP components? I can find some shards to cover them.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
I heard he was robbed.
It is all about serious personal dedication.
What do you know about Stormson's disappearance?
Stormson, the hunter?
He was taken from the tavern. Warren refuses to say who took him.
And what business is Stormson of yours?
Do you know what happened to him?
He was arrested, questioned, and sentenced. There was no doubting his guilt. He had spoken his thoughts quite freely, and admitted that he was planning to break the law.
What crime did Stormson commit?
He had fallen under the spell of technology. He had the deluded idea that we should give up magic and take up guns.
Why not use both?
Give up studying magic to fight an arms race we can't win? Commit ourselves to the use of pure ELEX, forbidden by Amrek and the Pilgrim? The Pilgrim has committed us to finding a way to win this war with magic. To spread the lie of technology at such a time is treason.
You had Stormson executed?
You think our laws are that harsh? He had only spoken against our ways. He was yet to break the law.
So he's still alive?
The law is clear. Such weapons are forbidden. Stormson knew that, and he made his choice. Now, the law has been served. He has been exiled to the valley. A lenient sentence, to send him back to the place he loves.
Should go to the camp and get Dan.
Sure.
Tell me about the Alps that are hunting you.
They've sent 3 commanders to find me. I'd be flattered if they weren't all imbeciles. The first is Bartox. He is searching the southern reaches of Zakor, which only goes to prove he's an idiot. The second is Pollux. He trailed me through western Abessa, but I managed to throw him off. The third is Tiraz. I last saw him on the border to Ignadon. I'll send their locations to your adjutor. And I just need their heads. You can leave the rest of them to rot.
Tell me more about your time in Zakor.
I served my time on patrol. I served the hybrid. In the evening, I mostly experimented with new preparation methods for ingesting purified ELEX. They made me feel stronger.
You mean you ate ELEX?
Yes, but a concentrated, focused form of ELEX. It opened the hybrid's mind, why not mine?
You want to be like the hybrid?
Twisted? Reliant on others? No. The Albs stopped being Albs when they handed control to him. Whatever it does, the taste is sensational. And preparing it is an art. I'll complete my preparations and you can share it. Maybe it will open your mind.
How do you think we're doing working together?
You are not the commander you were in Zakor. Your ELEX withdrawal must be affecting you. Alb attacks on the free people have decreased. Something must have happened in the Ice Palace since I was last there. The question is, what?
How are you doing, Falk?
It is hard to say right now. Let me think further.
Follow me.
Yes. I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the comet. The old world is truly fascinating. over there. Old world vehicles. There are some people who say they were worshipped. We have found numerous small reproductions of these cars. Perhaps every home had a place to pray to them. Initiating combat. We could learn much from these ruins.
Halt! Who goes there? Wait, is that you, Jax? I thought you were dead.
Do I look dead?
No. It seems you can't be trusted even in death.
What else did you hear about me?
Here? You mean, what other lies did they sell us? We were told you were executed. You failed your mission, and execution was carried out in the field. What was the real plan? Infiltrate somewhere undercover?
No plan. They really tried to kill me.
You expect me to buy that?
Look at me. Do I look like I'm taking ELEX? Why would I sacrifice that strength and then try and kill you? When have the Elexitors ever allowed people to stop taking ELEX?
Then what did happen? Why would they try and execute you?
My raider was shot down. Calyx was there at the crash site. He carried out the directive. Execution of those who fail orders. I fell from a cliff when he shot me. Calyx must have thought he'd done his job. But I'm alive, and I want answers.
I wouldn't have believed that a few months ago. However, that story fits with other things that I have seen and heard. There is a change in Zekor. Troops being withheld. Commanders changed. Orders aren't followed with the precision we were used to.
What do you think is happening?
I've only just started thinking. In Zekor, I was a drone, an ELEX-fed soldier. They didn't tell me anything. Now, I'm just a soldier. And without the ELEX to dull me, I get to be pissed that I wasn't told anything.
Do you know Calyx's current location?
His troops moved through a pass to the north in the highlands of Abessa a few days ago. The Ice Palace is gathering its strength. If you ask me, we should prepare ourselves for a large-scale attack soon.
What exactly is your job out here?
Reconnaissance. We're gathering information on the Free People. The Albs and Zekor want us dead as traitors. The Free People don't know what to make of us. We're surrounded by threat on all sides, but it was the same in Zekor. There have been changes since the Elexitors took control of the courts of the palace. You were probably a victim of those changes. Almost every day, we get a new stream of soldiers and officers defecting to us. So we're still hearing news from Zekor. Your name has been dropped, dishonored, and another commander has taken your place.
So, you believe me?
Well, you're here and they lied about you. I don't know what the others at headquarters think about you, but you're on the outside too now, Jax. Zekor will see you as a separatist just like us. So, if you want to stay alive, I guess you're stuck with us. Zekor won't forget you were sentenced for execution. That makes us allies of circumstance, if nothing else. You should speak with our leader, Sestak. Our headquarters are located at the converter in South Abessa. I'd better get back to guard duty. There are outlaws roaming around out here. They will kill you and have your stuff on the black market before your body hits the ground. They haven't made us welcome, that's for sure.
Thanks for the warning.
Over there. must remember these ruins. I would like to return to them someday.
No. Too easy.
Hello, stranger. I have the best goods that you could ever need during your travels.
Then show me what you have.
Only the best for an adventurer like you.
Then show me.
I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the comet.
These berserkers were killed with energy weapons. This looks like the work of clerics.
over there. Goliath, the Berserkers' hometown. It is interesting. My research indicates there were organizations attempting to restore Magellan's plant life before the comet struck, but none were armed like the Berserkers. Indeed, all the current factions came into existence after the comet. Just as the comet caused the creatures to evolve, so it had the same effect on society. Fascinating.
Stormson is still alive.
You've seen him? What of the men who were escorting him to exile?
They're dead.
I show mercy and good men die. So be it. Now his crime is more than words, and his sentence becomes the harsher. Let his death pay for the blood that was spilled.
He's as good as dead.
Tread carefully. Stormson knows the forest well, and the men he killed were no fools. May justice give you the strength for this task. Good luck to you.
What do you want here?
Stormson escaped the guards, taking him into exile.
Then he is safe. For now. He knows these forests better than anyone. Please, if you hear of him, if you see him out there, warn him that Angrim will keep searching for him. He might not be able to return to Goliath, but please tell him he will always have at least one friend in Goliath.
Do you know where he might have fled to?
If Angrim has search parties out, Stormson might have gone to the clerics. He was always fascinated by their technology.
I'm watching you.
What was that?
About my support.
You shouldn't rely on machines.
About my support. I have one of your swords here.
You stole it from me?
If I'd stolen it, I wouldn't be giving it back.
You know what you have there? That sword is irreplaceable. It belonged to Eric Eisenfaust. You did well in bringing this to me. It doesn't bear thinking what its loss would have meant. You have my thanks, and the thanks of all true berserkers.
Yes, I'd heard things were rough there, too.
Initiating combat. As you wish. Combat. Look out! Over there. old world is truly fascinating.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
This stone
You think
is
you can
truly
get a hold of a decent
masterpiece
set of ALP
technology.
components? I can find some
Something
shards
like
to
that.
cover that. Welcome to the camp of the impure, where the poor souls barred from the city stand and wait for the Alps to kill them.
What do you want here?
We don't want anything here. We want to be in there, in the city, as the law says we can, as the law says we should be. Those clerics are supposed to uphold the law, yet here we are. The gate's closed to us.
So, tell me, are you planning on leaving Tovar for good? And if so, have you renounced the Duke, and are you starting your own faction?
The Duke is the rightful ruler of the fort. I'm loyal to the Duke. I just don't want to do what he says.
I want to get into the city. Can you get me in?
Have you tried to get in yet?
No, not yet.
Well, seeing as you're not an outlaw, it's worth you giving it a try. If he refuses to let you in, then come back and speak to me. I might know how you can get by the gate guard.
We could learn much from these ruins.
that's not gonna happen.
There are reasons for us to come together. Not
Yeah,
now.
it needs to be totally reworked. If you can get the
So
spare.
annoying. So annoying.
The
Not now.
ELEX. The ELEX is behind
Yeah?
most of
Goods
this.
are the
and
whole
not now.
heart of trade. What's the world without trade?
they drown in their own shit.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
This teleporter is active. It appears to be connected to another near the Hort in Ignadon.
Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city without an entry permit.
It would be good if you could let us in. We're eager to see the city. I've heard it's a fascinating cross-section of society.
Then I'd better keep you out for your own protection. You're gonna last 2 seconds if you babble like that to the outlaws in there.
Where can I get an entry ID?
You can't. We're full. We're short of supplies. So the decision has come down to close the gates. The full allocation of entry IDs has been given out, and we have instructions not to let anyone else in. Those outlaws have us stretched enough as it is. I'm not saying you're working with them, but until law and order is reestablished, we can't risk any more undesirables joining up with them. You'll have to wait till all this is over and done with. Say, there's a bunch of others who can't get in who've taken up residence in some houses near here. Why don't you join up with them?
Have there been any Alb attacks here recently?
With Zakor on our northern border, there are always Alb troops coming through on their way somewhere, but they don't seem to be attacking us here for the moment.
But have you heard anything about Alexiters traveling through Abessa?
Yeah, I have now that you mention it. Alexiter Calyx was reported to have headed north with a few combat units and a troop of mechs.
Alexiter Calyx. So he's been promoted. Tell me, how long ago did Alexiter Calyx head north?
A few days ago. They must be back at the Ice Palace in Zakor by now. What's with the interest in Alexiters? You go chasing them, you'll just find trouble. And I don't want them tracing that trouble back here.
I'm asking so I can avoid them.
Don't treat me like a rookie. You sound like someone who wants a showdown. So let me give you a warning. That approach is gonna get you and anyone close to you killed. Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city without an entry.
Hello, stranger. You should stock up on supplies before you head out into the wilderness. I have everything you need.
What do you have to offer me?
Everything an adventurer like you could need.